No.
Okay. We're back.
Long pass downfield over the head. What a great, what a great catch. He bobbled it over his head. Famous Armstrong made the play right there. But it looks like something happened because they're not giving him. That was great. He was in bounds. He was in bounds, Doc. Okay, so I'm going to re-add the camera. We might have to readjust it. We're just toying around with camera stuff this year.
Yeah.
We're making our mistakes this year, learning our curve this year, so we can hit it hot and heavy next year, okay? So it'll flicker.
And you don't have to run the software, right?
No, actually, I don't even use that software.
Good.
XSplit recognizes it, and it acts as its software.
Okay, good.
But it hasn't come back on yet.
Okay,
so.
well, I'm going to do a quick adjustment.
Okay. Who are you, the Shasta Sports Network chiropractor? We just shut her off. We're in the second period right now. It's 6:59 left to play. Loggers lead 7-0. It's been a very close football game so far. Good defense, good offense, both sides. Fun football game here at Thompson Field, our first one of the year, and it's nice to be at home, let me tell you. We're at home again tomorrow, too. Big day for Shasta College. They'll be taking on the the little Cubs. I'm sorry, I don't know what their mascot is. I'll learn it. Santa Rosa Junior College is who they play, and that game time has been moved to 5 o'clock at Shasta College. So we invite you to come out and cheer on your Shasta Knights tomorrow. They've had a couple of rough starts. And I will tell you, I think that Craig Thompson and Brian Hamilton and Coach Steve Campos, they're all geniuses in their own right. Back to pass, same play that worked before, good pass coverage. There's got to be a flag there, and out it comes. Yeah, that's going to be pass interference on Robert Weir. Same play, this time they got the call for pass interference. Okay, let me give it a shot. I'll add it back in, Dan.
Oh, that's a shot.
It's almost flu shot season. Just want everybody to know that.
And it should appear slowly.
Well, what I got to do is I got to go down here once it engages, and then go to the settings and hit configure and hit video output, and then turn that back to 30 frames per second, because that's the standard that we operate on. 60 is great, but, you know, the human eye really can't tell the difference unless you're like me or you.
And then apply.
And that will be good, and then I refresh it. Ball carrier right up the middle for a very short gain, if anything at all.
How fresh.
And that is fresh. Didn't do anything for our camera, but maybe it's thinking. .6:32 left to play in the first half. Okay, so we'll just leave it up there in case it comes back on again. If not, we'll work on it at halftime. Doesn't matter. That gives us, you know, even more opportunity to talk about people that help us out and do good things for us, and that is our man, Tony Horde. He's down there on the football field, snapping away. Screen pass, low, intended for Braden Kuhn. It was about 4 yards short, hit the ground. Even the guy who attempted to intercept it, who was wide open, couldn't even reach it. It was that off.
Brian Kilgore's got a lot of concentration in his face before the game. He just needs that little bit of boost, but.
Lassen over Foothill, 21-3 early on. There goes our man in motion, and Kilgore going to throw the ball. Had to get rid of it quick, and a low pass again, and he's a little off of his mark with the arm this morning or this evening so far.
How about that guy, Jerry Butler?
Jerry Butler with Snap-on Tools was one of the first to support the effort to take us down to Thousand Oaks last year for the state championship game. You need a toolbox, he'll sell you one you can live in.
Yep, my brother's got one.
Yeah, I think he lives in it too.
Yes, he does. Have you ever seen that episode where the Chinese guys were sleeping in?
See, there's that pooch kick again, and they blocked it again.
Well, again, they got to give them more time for that to develop. But if you ever seen that episode of Seinfeld where the guys were sleeping in Kramer's dresser,
Yeah, right.
that's like the Snap-on toolbox.
Yeah, they were in the hot tub and all that stuff, having fun. Tony Horde looks like a movie star down there. Look at him strutting by all that cheerleading crew, backpack on. He's probably got a six-pack of Fresca in there.
With that smile on his face.
That's right.
That smile's the best.
I went by and saw him. Quick pass out to the right-hand side. That's complete to Graham. He cuts it inside, takes a tough hit. They couldn't wrap him up, and he's still on the move. Takes it down to the 11-yard line. A missed tackle by Cade Petrie.
Dietrich on the tackle, Charles.
I was just saying, I went by to visit with Tony a little bit, talk some technical stuff, and he showed me his kidney stone because he's proud of it, right?
Oh, my goodness.
It's like a little tiny pebble of sand.
But that's the most that hurt.
Oh, mix up in the backfield. They finally get the handoff there, and he gets clobbered.
Hassan Chop. And on the tackle. Thibodeau. Logan Thibodeau.
Interesting. Pass into the flat, left-hand side, complete, down near the goal line. He's going to make it. That's going to be another touchdown for Eureka. Loggers now up 7-14. Or make that 13. We'll wait for the extra point. I'm just going to put a fake score because we can't get that scoreboard here.
That'll be fine.
I'm going to put a graphic score that's real, not fake. How about that?
Yeah, there you go.
Now let's see if this thing will freeze up on us again.
Oh, please don't. Just add the text. Thank you.
That's going to work. Good. Pom, 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 pom.
Just put it all in one line.
Eureka Loggers. I'll wait for the attempt on the extra point. The first one was perfect. I would expect this one to be equally as consistent. There's the snap, placement, kick is up. It's good. It landed Mrs. Smith's English class, so you know that's good. Where do I come up with this stuff?
I don't know, but I'm waiting for the basic.
Yeah, I'm going to tell that story here.
It was funny. I mean, it.
Eureka Loggers 14, Shasta nothing. We'll get Shasta's name up on there in a moment.
I could just say it was the nicest welcome back.
It was cool. Well, we've got this running joke since last year about Snickers bars, and we'll tell you about that here in a second.
Well, I can tell that story. When we did our very first game, it was Shasta College, and we were down in, out in the middle of nowhere. You blink an eye, you miss the town. We're at West Hills.
Right, down in Coalinga.
Coalinga, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And I was afraid that Gary was going to turn into Marilyn Monroe. So when I went to the snack bar, I got a Snickers bar. Yeah. And I brought 2 Snickers bars back for us. And it kind of lightened us up a little bit because we were nervous.
I wasn't nervous, but we had some goofy technical stuff, and I was on the edge.
Or were the guys behind you on the edge?
Right. Exactly.
So we were both. It was the very first broadcast for Shasta Sports Network.
14-0. Dan on the far side. Looks like Braden Kuhn on the near side is going to be Famous Armstrong. That'll go all the way to the end zone, and he bobbles the ball, and he'll touch it down, and that'll be it.
That'll be a touchback start at the 20-yard line.
Bring them out.
So we've always gotten each other Snickers. We've always had 2 Snickers before every single broadcast.
Right, and they have those funny names on them now, right?
Yep.
Like Grumpy or Pissy or
all
Princess,
week long,
whatever.
Gary has been telling me we're going to get back to the basics.
Let's get back to the basics and do it right. Make sure everything works. So he shows up today at my house with a Snickers bar that says Basic on it. And I go, what is that for me?
I said, if we don't get back to the basics, the other one said.
Then he flipped over the other Snickers bar and it said.
Hot mess.
Yeah. So we got to get back to the basics or we're going to be a hot mess right now. Tell you who's not a hot mess right now. They're on fire, and that is Eureka. They got 14 points on the board, 4:55 left to play, first half. Wolves had a very short gain on that run up the middle, maybe a yard.
With 4:45 left in the first half. Yeah, so as soon as I showed Gary those 2 Snickers bars, he says, that's exactly what I needed from you.
We laughed. We laughed good today.
I believe Sis came out and she said, oh, you got a sense of humor today.
You know, Carla, the crazy camera chick lady, she's wanting to get involved a little bit and learn some stuff. And we were talking to her today, and she's doing some announcing for the junior, Shasta Junior Wolves football program this weekend. Short gain right up the middle right there. Hard yardage to gain. but he got a few out of it. Braden Kuhn looks like the ball carrier. And she says, can you give me some pointers? Because I've been doing this for so long. And, you know, I'm really I would not consider myself an expert or a guru or anything, but I have been doing this for 38 years, so I know a few things.
Yep.
Got some knowledge. And I said, number one, have fun.
Have fun.
If you're not having fun on that microphone, the people are not having any fun listening to you.
Yep. You got to have fun.
And there's a fake end around up the middle, close to a first down. They might have it. Maybe, if anything, it's a yard short.
They're going to definitely want to get some points on the board
Yeah.
before the half.
I would go for it, be honest with you. I mean, it's only, yeah, it's fourth down and about 2 yards to go. What do you think? They're going to go for it? They're going to do that? Are they going to do that punt, the block punt kick?
The block punt kick, the pooch kick.
I'm going to have to write a letter to the administration about that.
Yeah, well, you know, it's like you were saying, Hunsaker's a big believer in that. He believes in that.
And I believe in him, so I say nothing. I'm just joking about it.
I know.
You know, it's his call. I mean, I wouldn't do it.
I'm happy because you're having fun.
I am. They tried to draw him off with a count right there, and that didn't work. It worked perfectly against Elk Grove last week.
Timeout.
So Shasta's forced to take a timeout there with 3:07 left to play. They're down 14 in the first half.
And here comes Hunsaker out there. Let's hope he doesn't get on his knees and just start slamming his fist down.
He doesn't even take a playbook out there. He takes a bowling ball and some pins.
Yeah.
We'll be live tomorrow at 4:30 for the Shasta College football game against Santa Rosa. Justin will have his camera back out and rolling and doing well.
I cannot wait for that game.
It's going to be good.
It's going to be fun.
Second quarter.
Second quarter.
I'm going to have to go take a phonics class after this weekend. I'm just not sharp with, you know, verbs and language and stuff today.
And they're going for it on fourth down.
Good call. Did they make it? I didn't look. I can't watch.
Number 4, Kuhn, the ball carrier, stopped short.
Stop short. Half a yard short. That means it's going to be Lager's ball. They're going to take over with 3:02 left in the first half.
I hate those words, stop short.
Oh, and the crowd comes alive for the defense.
Nice.
Whenever he can get a chance, I need 2 of those bad boys.
Double A's?
Yeah.
2 AA batteries are in the back of the truck, in the toolbox. Oh, for us?
And he's back to pass.
Yeah, that's complete. Left-hand side. That's the same guy all night long, Isley Tumau. And
he just took out the chain guy. He's down on the track.
Chain guy, yeah, 256. Justin, who made that request? Okay. We'll keep you updated. 2:56 left to play first half. Who? Okay. Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Who and who?
I don't know. I missed it. I just missed it.
All right.
You know, I got the band in my right ear.
Back in the shotgun formation. Here he goes. He's back to pass. And he's in for the score.
Well, I heard you, but I'm glad I didn't have to watch it.
Robert Weir in for the touchdown. Makes it 20-0, pending on the extra point. Speaking of the extra point, saw Brent Weber down there.
Getting his footage for tonight's extra point, which I believe starts at 11:16. He gave us some nice credit for some video that we provided to him last week for the Elk Grove game. And he loves this kind of work that we do. I mean, he's in the same realm when he's delivering news and sports on TV. There's the extra point. It looks perfect again, and that's going to be a 21-0 score with 2:48 to play in the first half.
And, you know, the extra point
started a while back.
It's going to be in a special place for me because I was there when we started the extra point. Chuck Williamson, Mike Mangus, Derek Agers, myself, and we got that thing rolling.
It's still going strong, and you're no longer a part of it. I wonder if there's a common denominator.
There is a common denominator. I left.
Yeah. Well, when you got to have an ankle bracelet, you can't always go to work. I'm kidding.
Look at this guy walking up. He looks like the warden from The Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah, he does. Packing a bag of popcorn.
Yep.
I love it when I see little kids and older elderly folks come out to the game.
Is that Rocket Ron right behind us?
No, but I saw him. He was at our Veterans Home the other morning. I'll tell you about that later. Okay, Braden Kuhn on the left-hand side, Famous Armstrong on the right side. Who do you like?
I'll take Kuhn. You take Armstrong.
Deal.
One small step for man.
That's right. We're looking down at the kicker, and he's marking off.
Yeah.
I mean, that guy looks like Paul Bunyan down there. The only thing missing is an axe. Here comes the nice boot. Goes a little bit short, and that's going to bounce and be picked up by Famous Armstrong at the 16-yard line. He'll run far to the right-hand side. He'll try to get around the corner if he can do it. He's got room to move, but he didn't get too far. Out to the 31. Good return for Famous Armstrong.
Wow, he tried to jump over him, but on the stop, Jonathan King.
2:42 left to play. Wolves are down 21-0. The Rancho Cotati Cougars are up over the Pleasant Valley Vikings 14-7. West Valley still up 6-0 over Paradise. Lansing Grizzlies 21-3 over Foothill. And the Chico Panthers are putting it to the Sutter Huskies 10-0 right now. There you go. I don't know how many you needed, but we gave you 19 of them.
Thank you. Bless you guys. What is that? We got a shaker
I ain't
I want a shaken or stirred.
I'm not chewing a cheeseburger. Handoff right up the middle. Tough yardage right there. Ball carrier, Alec Meek.
Alec Meek had a really nice run there earlier in the first quarter.
He had a really nice run in the Pokemon competition last summer, too. And yet he's back on the football field.
You darn right he is.
We're going to have to call security on Ryan O'Brien. He's making a scene over here to our left.
Oh, it hasn't even begun yet. Stand by.
He's got that long Grizzly Adams beard. I just want to walk up on the right-hand side with a pair of clippers and just put a racing stripe in it.
Why do that? Just rip it.
Yeah. And here we go. Kilgore looking to throw the ball deep downfield. What an arm's got a guy open. And that is broken up. Or was it? He made the catch. Incomplete.
Wow.
They had a little tangle, 2 double coverage on him, and he still almost caught the ball.
He was in double coverage there. That was Lamar Dunn in the backfield.
Braden
for
Kuhn, the intended receiver, and he booked it on down the road all the way down to the 20-yard line. That must have been a 40, 50-yard pass by Kilgore.
Arm. What an arm by Kilgore.
Bionics.
No.
I used to love Lindsay Wagner, $6 million, or what was she called?
She was the Bionic Woman, yeah.
He was a $6 million man.
What was it?
Lee Majors.
Lee Majors.
All right, man in motion. They'll fake it. They're going to throw it again over to the left flat. That's complete at the 43. And the missed tackle, and he's still going. Look at him go. Famous Armstrong putting a thumbprint on this game across midfield. And Braden Kuhn laid a block at the very last second.
Did you see him level him?
I think that guy might need a back brace after Braden Kuhn hit him.
Kuhn just came in and leveled him.
Man.
Boom, see ya.
I don't like egregious viciousness, but there is nothing like a good solid hit, and Braden Kuhn just did it. All right, good field position right around midfield. Alec Meek, they fake it to him, run it around left-hand side, nice spin move. Ran right into a logger right there, and that's going to be a short gain, if any, for Braden Kuhn.
And obviously he was still in bounds.
1:25 left to play, first half. Wolves are down 21-0.
Kilgore's got the arm. I wonder if they're going to take a shot in the end zone. He's got the arm for it, Gary. In the shotgun formation.
Armstrong on the left. They're going to throw it again. Right over the middle. And that's going to be iffy. What do they call? Looked like there was a little bit of a bobble, but I think they're going to call it a good catch and a first down for the Wolves. Ball now at the 37-yard line of the Loggers.
That was Aiden Gomes.
Aiden Gomes, give that man a Loggers jersey. He just ran over him.
And there's going to be a timeout. Timeout on the field is Shasta takes the timeout with 59 seconds left in the first half. I like it. I love it.
I'm not ready for that Snickers bar.
Are you the basic? Am I the hot mess?
I'll be the basic. I've been on basic terms today.
Basically.
59 seconds left in the first half here. And man down, Hunsaker's down there right in the middle of that group, and he is preaching to the choir right now.
Oh, you know it. He's getting those boys fired up, too.
Motivation on the behalf of coaches. I've had some great coaches that have made great impact in my life. And I tell you what, if I was at the age level that these juniors and seniors are now, I would say the exact same thing about Hunsaker when I was, old and decrepit, because he is a motivator.
Yep.
A good one. Motivated me to stop talking to him today because I was blocking traffic. Thanks, Coach. Where did I see that in the playbook? Low snap, Kilgore back to pass, throws it out to the left bat.
Ooh.
And that is intercepted, and they are calling it good.
Wow.
Ryan Sylvia with the interception for the Loggers. Kilgore's passes are a little bit short today.
You can see Coach Kunkel, he's like, it hit the ground, it hit the ground.
I don't think it did. I think the player hit the ground, but he scooped it in.
He scooped it up. He did.
Nice job.
You kind of wish you had instant replay. And there's going to come a time when it's going to be available. Someday
if
soon.
I had a high-powered squirt gun right now, I'd hit Brent Weber right behind the neck just to say hello, right?
That's the way you get his attention.
All right. So Loggers now 1st and 10 after the turnover. Quick pass out to the left flat, and that was a wobbly warhead pass and nowhere near catchable for anybody.
What did Jackie Gleason say one time? Oh, that's an attention getter.
Yes, it is. Exactly right. Was he not one of the greatest?
Oh, yes.
Okay, so who's this over here? Player talking.
That's Lindsay.
Talking.
That's Nicholas Lindsay.
All right,
talking to his mom.
All right, well, we'll take care of your mom until the game's over. You got that?
Yeah, we don't want you to get in trouble.
Focus, brother. Man, back to pass again, right over the middle, and that's tipped 2 or 3 times.
Oh.
Almost intercepted at the last second. Almost close, but no cigar, they say.
That was Hicks almost with the interception. Dominic Hicks, but also hand on the ball was Dietrich. Well, Dietrich and Hicks are both having great games.
Yeah, especially Hicks. He's been all over the field today.
Yep. Running the ball, defensive back.
Man in motion.
And Hicks is following him.
And here they go, back to pass. And he's got a lot of time to throw. Now he's got to scramble, and he's got pressure. Oh, and he made a nice dance move right there, and he's going to run the ball to the right-hand side. Throws it at the last second. Complete at the 41-yard line, gain of about 6 right there, and they run him out of bounds, hit him hard.
That kid was throwing a yellow ball. I thought it was a flag coming in.
Nice move on the quarterback right there. Cruz Montana, he's got some moves.
Yeah, and Gutierrez got away with one because Bianchi was coming in, and Gutierrez had his arm.
Great pursuit, but great, getting away from that. That was like a Fran Tarkenton move right there.
It was.
33 seconds left to play in the first half.
4th and 7, they're going to punt the ball. And there's not going to be any.
We got a player down over there. A Wolf player, I believe. I'll see if I can get a number. That is a Shasta Wolf down on the field. We've seen a lot, and you've seen it in our first couple of games, but with the weather conditions that we've had with the fire up here the last couple of months, there's been a lot of cramping.
Yep.
There's been because
dehydration.
Dehydration. And they're pulling him up off the field. He gets up, no problem. And that is number 5, Alex Beltran.
Oh, Beltran.
He walks off on under his own power. And Mr. Steve Westlake is going to have a date with him right now from Maxim Physical Therapy.
Oh, he's going to take care of him.
Yep. And, Westlake's got a great sense of humor. What, did it knock the wind out of you? Let me get some tape.
Yeah.
4th and 7.
Well, you toothless? Hang on a second. I got a pair of braces in there.
That's it. Okay, back to receive the punt is Braden Kuhn. High snap, good kick. And Kuhn will have time to field it if he'll do it, but it bounces out of bounds, so he won't even have a chance. And he wants a chance. He wants to run that ball back.
He does.
27 seconds left to play in the first half.
There's
Mr. Weber right down there, breaking a sweat.
Talking to Mr. Tony Horde.
Right now, here's what they're saying. Yeah, I had a kidney stone. It took me 3 days to pass that thing. Gary Moore came by to show it to me. It looked like a little pebble of sand. And Brent's going, really? I had one of those times. It was the size of a bowling ball. Brent's got a great sense of humor.
He does.
We like it. But I'm going to have to send a telegram down there and tell them to leave our photographer alone.
Big shoes to fill with Mike Mangus leaving, and Brent stepped in.
He did a good
doing
job.
A fantastic job.
But you know what? Mike Mangus is never leaving. He's part of the fabric of every business and company and sports team. And, you know,
Mike Mangus is the North State.
St. Joseph's, right?
Yeah,
Deacon.
He is the North State.
What a great football name. Deacon Mason.
Ooh.
Or Deacon Mangus. Like it?
Deacon
Kilgore is.
Oh, they ran it.
Boy, they ran it, and there was nowhere to go right there. They're going to lose a few yards right there, and that might just run out the clock for the first half.
And
that's
exactly
good because the Wolves need a break. They need a conference call.
We need a break.
Right.
We need a Snickers bar.
And they're pretty much just going to run the clock out here. No, they're blowing the whistle. I don't know why they would do it. I mean, yeah, they're just going to let this one run out. So that's going to be it for the first period. 21-0 in favor of the Loggers out of Eureka. They have come to town, and they're ready to play. We'll be back here with a little bit of a recap for you, some scores from around the area. So stay with us. You're listening to the Shasta Sports Network here at Thompson Field.
Where's your happy place? You know, that place where everything feels right, and all the pieces of this crazy puzzle we call life fit. You can't help but smile when you're there. What if your happy place was at work? You have to be there. Might as well love what you're doing, right? At Spherion, we think so. Every year, we help 160,000 people put their skills to work in rewarding careers that keep them happily moving toward their goals. While we enjoy a place of leadership in our industry, we are locally owned and we make staffing personal. Our business is about people and connecting them to jobs that put a sparkle in their eye and a spring in their step. At Spherion, we love what we do. And we think you should too.
Everybody knows Enterprise picks you up. But can they solve all my transportation needs? Spoiler alert, they can.
You can buy from Enterprise Car Sales.
Sold. Car sharing. That's alarmingly sensible.
We even rent exotics.
That's good, because sometimes Mama wants to drive like a mother. Big trucks are kind of my jam. You guys make me feel so special.
Like a princess?
Exactly. Rent, buy, or share. How can Enterprise pick you up today?
This is head football coach J.C. Hunsaker from Shasta High School, and you're listening to Shasta Sports Network.
Welcome to the Shasta Sports Network Halftime Report. A quick look at tactical and statistical information from the first half of tonight's game. Here now, with an in-depth analysis on the first half, Gary Moore and Dan Miller.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Well, that was a grand entrance right there. Halftime here at Thompson Field, our first game from the home field for Shasta Wolves. Let me give you some scores around the league right now. Good football game going on with Rancho Cotati and Pleasant Valley. They're tied at 14. West Valley Eagles still 6-0 over the Bobcats out of Paradise.
Lassen Grizzlies are 21. Foothill Cougars 3.
And down in Chico, Panthers 10-0 over the Sutter Huskies. And Sutter Huskies have one of the best football clubs consistently over the years, all the time. And they're getting a little challenge tonight.
I believe that they've won their division the last 3 years in a row.
They are a consummate, five-star football club all the way. So let's see, who would you pick for standouts for Shasta first half?
First half, seen great things by Hicks.
Yep.
Alec Meek, what can you say about Alec Meek? I mean, he has been all over that field on defense, and he's been on offense doing the double duty, and he's just astounding to watch.
Just keep giving him the ball. Cruz Montana on the other side of the field for the Loggers has been a great at quarterback position. He can run, he can throw, he can scramble, he can do it all, but he has had help from guys like Isley Tumau, and let's see where the other guy, he was Joshua Graham, wide receiver, and Lamari Dunn's done some pretty good things. They have been, I expected them to come out throwing the ball hot and heavy the whole game after I saw the score from last year.
And they've been running.
They've been mixing it up.
They've been running. They started off with a run, and then they do the play fake.
Yeah, you get everybody conditioned to something, and then you switch it up on them.
Yep. Well, look at that offensive line, Gary. I mean, 250 pounds, 305 pounds, 220 pounds, 205 pounds.
goodness.
I mean, you got like 800 pounds right there on the front line.
I'm telling you, the annual church barbecue on Sunday is going to lose some money on those guys when they show up. We appreciate our friends over in Eureka. We've got, a professional family over there ourselves with Blair Aiken and Jennifer Aiken and everybody who participates over at Redwood Acres. They had a big end of the year show last week, Dan, and you called the action on that. What was the most exciting moment of that race?
Well, the most exciting moment was watching David Henderson, number 2, get his win. Mm-hmm. He was only 15 points behind Mick Moulton, and I've been telling Mick Moulton all season long, do not say three-peat, because 90% of sports, when you start saying three-peat, you're going to lose it.
Well, it all depends on how you look at it. I'm not superstitious whatsoever. I'll walk under a ladder holding a black cat in my pocket. But, people are superstitious. Some guys wear a feather in their belt buckle and things like that. It's all in your belief system. So, but it can certainly change the mindset when you talk like that.
Well, when you know what, Mick, clean racer all season long, did a great job. Well, when he had an article and it said 3 in a row, and as soon as that happened in his heat race, he almost lost his rear end.
Are you sure he wasn't talking about strikes at the bowling alley?
No, he wasn't. So he had 3 in a row. So, and I told him, there you go, see? But he came back. He won his main event, still stayed in first. 5-time champion in the late model series, Mick Moulton. Congratulations.
Mick Moulton, I've been friends with him for over 20 years. He's a very class act and one of the driving forces behind the success of that racetrack over there. So way to go, Mick.
And again, I want to say hello to Chris Arnold. He is the guy that leads every single lap in every single division at Redwood Acres Raceway, and that is Chris Arnold.
All right, and he's the pace car driver.
He's the pace car driver. He leads every single first lap.
Nice.
So.
Okay, so we got a little bit of a break in the action here. It's halftime. Wolves are down 21-0. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back when the second half begins. You are listening to the Shasta Sports Network and high school football.
Where's your happy place? That place where everything feels right. And all the pieces of this crazy puzzle we call life fit. You can't help but smile when you're there. What if your happy place was at work? You have to be there. Might as well love what you're doing, right? At Spherion, we think so. Every year, we help 160,000 people put their skills to work in rewarding careers that keep them happily moving toward their goals. While we enjoy a place of leadership in our industry, we are locally owned and we make staffing personal. Our business is about people and connecting them to jobs that put a sparkle in their eye and a spring in their step. At Spherion, we love what we do. And we think you should too.
Omega Mortgage. We believe in loans, not limitations. Educating our customers is the key ingredient to our recipe of conducting quality business. At Omega Mortgage, we're more than a broker. We are the bank. From application to in-house funding, we do it all and pass the savings on to you. We make instant decisions based on the merit of your loan, not just income and credit. Our loans fund in as little as 5 days, so whether you're looking to purchase or refinance a home or commercial property, we have the right products for you. Our clients benefit from our cutting-edge agent pricing program because it offers you the best loan programs for your individual needs and situations. Get the facts from a name you can trust, Omega Mortgage. Set up a mortgage planning session today with one of our experienced mortgage planners. Call 223-1400, 223-1400. Finally, a lender you'd refer your friends to, Omega Mortgage. We do loans.
Hi, I'm Gary Sinise. Our veterans put everything on the line to protect our freedom. We may never be able to repay them for their sacrifice, but we can show them just how much we appreciate all they've done. You can help by simply sharing your time, lending a warm smile, a supportive hand, or a sympathetic ear to someone who needs it. Everyone can do something to make veterans know just how much we appreciate their service. Please visit www.volunteer.va.gov. What will you do?
Hey, sports fans, it's Dave Tappan from Red 103.1 Redding's Classic Rock. And you're listening to Shasta High School Football on the Shasta Sports Network.
Omega Mortgage. We believe in loans, not limitations. Educating our customers is the key ingredient to our recipe of conducting quality business. At Omega Mortgage, we're more than a broker. We are the bank. From application to in-house funding, we do it all and pass the savings on to you. We make instant decisions based on the merit of your loan, not just income and credit. Our loans fund in as little as 5 days, so whether you're looking to purchase or refinance a home or commercial property, we have the right products for you. Our clients benefit from our cutting-edge agent pricing program because it offers you the best loan programs for your individual needs and situations. Get the facts from a name you can trust, Omega Mortgage. Set up a mortgage planning session today with one of our experienced mortgage planners. Call 223-1400, 223-1400. Finally, a lender you'd refer your friends to, Omega Mortgage. We do loans.
Everybody knows Enterprise picks you up. But can they solve all my transportation needs? Spoiler alert, they can.
You can buy from Enterprise Car Sales.
Sold. Car sharing. That's alarmingly sensible.
We even rent exotics.
That's good, because sometimes Mama wants to drive like a mother. Big trucks are kind of my jam. You guys make me feel so special.
Like a princess?
Exactly. Rent, buy, or share. How can Enterprise pick you up today?
For over 50 years, Hild Collision Center is still family-owned and operated. It all started when Art Hild opened his first body shop in 1965. Today known as Hild Collision Center, the North State's most recommended full-service collision repair business. The Hild family is proud to continue business in this great community. Every year brings new changes in many forms, from new vehicle models, training and equipment, new technology in aluminum bodies and frames, computers, airbags, and Pearl Clear Coat paints. You can be assured that the team at Hild Collision Center are the best in class. The Hild Collision Center family would like to say thank you to the North Valley for trusting them with your collision repairs and allowing them to grow and support our community. Hild Collision Center on East Cypress Avenue in Redding. Online at hildcollisioncenter.com or find us on Facebook. Hild Collision Center, where you're always a satisfied customer.
Leon, your reactions following today's devastating loss?
Football's a team sport, man. So I got to put the loss squarely on the shoulders of my supporting cast. Look, man, I've been carrying these guys the whole season, but I can't do it all. I need some help.
So your 4 fumbles weren't a factor in your mind?
Not if one of those other guys would have jumped on the ball. Again, Leon can't do everything.
There's no I in team.
Well, ain't no we either.
This is Defensive Coordinator Kirk Ramage, and you're listening to Shasta Sports Network.
He's so soft-spoken. Hi, this is Kirk Ramage. I can do a rebuild on your home, your property, or whatever you need. Give me a call.
But I carry a big stick. And a sledgehammer and a jackhammer, too.
And he carries some other things down there on the sidelines. I just want to take a close look at him. Look at he's pacing already. The guy's just a class act all the way.
You know what's funny? He's been doing a lot of digging around my house, you know, putting these awnings up. Oh, here comes the kickoff. And Shasta's received the ball.
We'll take it. Famous Armstrong will put his hands on it right there at the 10-yard line, and he'll run to the right-hand side. He's already ran about 60 yards. Now he's going the other way, and he trips and falls right on his face, and that did not look good in the highlights.
No, it didn't.
Famous.
Famous for stumbling, rumbling, bumbling.
Exactly right. Scores Pleasant Valley 14. They're tied with Rancho Cotati. West Valley 12-6 over the Paradise Bobcats, still in play. Lassen Grizzlies 21-10 over the Foothill Cougars, and Chico 17-0 over the Sutter Huskies. 17-0.
17-0. I mean, Chico Panthers are just dynamite this year.
See what that will do for us.
Jason White is the head coach for Eureka.
All right, handoff goes right up the middle. Good hole right there and a nice move. Excellent gain right there. A good start to the second half for the Wolves. And that's Braden Kuhn setting the tone.
That was Jahari Woods.
Was it? My apologies. That looked like Braden Kuhn just the way he moved. So that's a good way to start the second half. Kirk Ramage on the sideline chewing on a log. The high snap right there. They hand it off right up the middle. Kind of a broken play. Nothing really serious, and they'll lose a yard or two on that play.
I found Logan Thibodeau.
Nice.
He did wear number 9, but now he's switched from to 62.
Say again? Oh, Baron Browning chimed in, who's listening to us tonight. Baron, thank you very much.
Hi, Baron.
We're ready for you to join the broadcast because we have a good time with you. My favorite part is when we say, okay, if that guy gets the ball, you get the call. And he always has some fun calls, and that's a broken play right there for Shasta. They'll lose a few more, and that's not going to be good at all. Hot and cold for a start for the third period.
Brings up a 3rd and 11, Gary.
3rd and 11.
3rd and 16.
Oh, 3rd and 16.
3rd and 16 now.
Man.
Don't believe the scoreboard every single time.
Well, tonight's game brought to you by Sportsman's Expo. They got 2 big ones this year. One is in February in Chico, and the other is going to be here in Redding in April.
Are we doing both?
We are doing both. Long pass that worked early in the first half, and that's got to be a flag right there. What a great catch The referee says yes.
Famous Armstrong.
I know that's a referee call, but that referee was going, yeah, good call. For us,
Kilgore.
Brian Kilgore. Long pass for Kilgore, and that looked good.
Fantastic. Third quarter.
Brian Kilgore, he's number 12 on our roster. Number 12 right there.
And
off the left-hand side. Look at a great move right there. He broke 1, 2, 3 tackles. Now he broke through another guy, turning around the other way, and man, goodness gracious, what a great play right there. There's a loose ball on the play, and it looks like the Loggers fell on it.
You got it. Oh. He was trying to make something happen there. And
he made something happen there for a while.
Braden Kuhn, he's walking with his head down. He needs to keep his head up on that one. And look at the first guy out there to give him a 5 and say it's all right is Tony DeBlasio.
Encouragement and coaching and camaraderie, it all works together, right?
Yep. Yes,
it just does work together. 21-0 here in the third period, 9:54 left to play. Good football team this Loggers team is out of Eureka. Handoff, right-hand side. Big boy running the ball, but they took him down quick after a short gain.
And on the stop, Dietrich. Dietrich, Meeks, boy, they're both just, every single hit is solid.
You say Dietrich, and I think of Marlena Dietrich, and you know her from?
Marlena Dietrich is from the Days of Our Lives.
That's exactly right. Dan knows that because he used to work on that show. Okay. So Cruz Montana now back to pass, looking downfield, checking all of his options. He twists and rolls, and he's got pressure, and he's going down. He lost about 15 yards on that play, and there is like a Mexican hat dance going on right there for number 52, Keaton Spangler. What a great pursuit. That was great.
He handed him his mail. Said, there you go.
Man, you get a play like that, and that just charges up your whole team.
It does. It fires up that defense, and that defense has been nonstop pressure all night long.
I want to say a little quick hello to Big Jim Davidson. He's down there in his usual seat. He checked in before the game. Wanted to say hi.
And we got to say hi to de Blasio's dad, because
That's right.
he listens to us while he's watching the game.
He listens to us with earphones, so he doesn't have to listen to his spouse. Here he goes. Quick flare pass over the right-hand side. Missed tackle right there. Ooh, head straight on shot.
Ow.
Right there, the receiver on the play was Tice Mullins.
I'll tell you what, Larry Racine took a shot in the knee. He's running it off.
Oh. Who caught that pass, Dan? Do you remember? I don't.
I'm sorry. It was, it's Tice Mullins.
All right, fourth down.
Oh, a little movement on the line.
Yeah, look at that. And look at who's back to receive the punt. Nobody.
Oh, and there was a little movement on the line.
That'll back him up even more. I say put a guy back there. Give him a
timeout, Shasta. Shasta called timeout.
Oh, wow. Strategy move.
Yeah. All right. So Shasta's going to take a timeout.
Let's stay right here. This is fun tonight.
I'll tell you what. It is good to be back, and thank you for making me laugh so much.
Yeah, we're having a good time tonight. And that was my goal tonight because I just needed to have some fun. Not that I haven't had fun, but we've had some technical challenges. Seems to be the story of our life, but
technical difficulties and a communication
we
breakdown.
Prevail, and you would never know. Chris Bargy, thank you for tuning in tonight.
Hey Gary, I'll buy that for $1.
Okay. Sam Perkins, one of our regulars. Baron Browning, of course, we love him. Does a lot of stuff. Former mayor of Anderson. Now he's involved heavily, and he is making some good things happen in my hometown. I grew up there. I love it.
4th and 17 for the Loggers. Now they're lined up and back deep.
Justin, that's really good that you're giving updates along the way. Excellent. It's a tight pack right now. And who's that? Braden Kuhn back there to run back?
Looks like Kuhn. Oh, and they're all coming. Oh, and they blocked it.
Oh, and he picked it up, and he is all the way to the end zone.
Famous Armstrong.
Famous Armstrong. Not a flag on the play at all. There's the cannon. We haven't heard it all night. Love it.
Came in the third quarter. What a great block. Great special teams right there. You got offense, you got defense, but special teams also does the job for you.
Famous Armstrong.
One small step for man, one touchdown for Shasta.
Nice. All right. Love the smoke signals.
It's a little smoky in here.
Well, I'll take
About
that
time.
smoke any day.
Yes, me too.
I can write my name in that stuff. Here's my daughter. I haven't seen her for the first time for the whole game. She must be needing some money. Bail money.
Yeah.
Kidding. Extra point. Setting up. There's the snap. Placement. Kick. Up. And it looks perfect. And it is good. And that'll be a good positive shot in the arm for the Shasta Wolves. It's now 21-7 midway through the third period. And we will be right back if you got something there.
If you are looking for a job, you'll love Spherion. We match great talent to great opportunities. Our staff specializes in placing a wide range of employment areas, including clerical, secretarial, technical, light industrial, and word processing, temp to hire, and direct hire. Find a job you'll love. Contact Spherion today.
Hi, this is Vanessa from Enterprise Rental Car, and you are listening to Shasta Sports Network.
You darn right you are.
That's Vanessa. I can beat that. Check this.
Hi, this is Lindsay Davis with Enterprise Rent-A-Car, and you're tuned in to Shasta Sports Network.
I got the visual on that.
Nice. Lindsay, Josh, Vanessa, all of them down there. When are we taking the car again? That doesn't matter. Just get the insurance.
That's right. I think we're going to Sacramento on the 22nd.
Okay.
Or, yeah, I think that's.
But then
that's
the following week is the RV.
Well,
we
that's what we're hoping.
We
to Visalia in less than like 11 hours.
2.2 seconds.
There's the good kick right there, and that will be fielded at the 10-yard line. Nice slow run, waiting for his blockers to do his thing. They did it for a short time, and they bring him down right just over the 30-yard line. Good return, but also good coverage right there for the Wolves.
Look who comes off the top of that pile is Hicks.
Here comes the Carnival Barker with a 50-50 ticket. That guy's good.
He is good, but I've got my arm's length right here.
I got my arm's length too.
Yeah, but no fair. Yours is longer than mine.
Hey.
Hey.
It's the advantage. That's what happens when you start smoking when you're in the 6th grade.
Look at that. Center's already on the ball. Wide receiver's already out. Line's not even up yet. Now they are.
That center's so big, it takes him that long. Fumble on the play. And it looks like Cruz Montana fell on it. And it turned out to be a wasted play for the Loggers.
This might be the momentum the Shasta needs.
This could be the game changer. Momentum is everything. One play, a turnover. There's been several turnovers during this game today. And he's lucky he didn't lose one right there. 7:07 left to play. Loggers up 21-7 over the Wolves. We're here at Thompson Field, first home game of the year, and I feel great.
I feel great too, and it's no smoke in the air. It's except for the cannon.
Right up the middle, handoff. Good, hard charging, tough yardage right there. And the ball carrier did his, Robert Weir. He earned that on his own. What happened to that big Texas-style cowbell? I haven't heard it in a while.
Well, they haven't had a lot to cheer about, but things change. About, 8 minutes into the third quarter.
Man in motion. They'll fake it. Cruz Montana will hang on to it. That may have been the worst mistake he made all night long because there was 3 Wolves right there ready to tear him down.
And there's laundry on the field.
Nice. Involved in the tackle, one of the main men in there was Isaiah Pena. How do people look right at you and don't see you?
I don't know.
I'm waving at Brian's dad right here. He's only 7 feet away, and he looks right at me. And it's like, hello? What are you, Brent Weber? Funny.
Trying to figure out what the call is.
I'm not sure they know.
Face mask looks like.
Oh, against the Wolves, and they're going to march off a few yards on that one.
But not enough for a first down.
It'll be 3rd down and a 3, it looks like.
3.5, 3. Yeah, I'll say 3.
Cruz Montana is some kind of quarterback, man. That guy can dart around the opposite direction like a hockey player.
Yeah, he can, but you know what? That defense is on fire right now.
Oh, look at this, and they're showing. They've got every receiver they own on both sides of the ball. Quick pass, left-hand side. That's worked great for them already. They gained a couple of yards, enough for the first down. Good defense right there.
Barely enough for a first down, but
that's right. Alex Beltran on the stop. They'll move the chains. First down for the Loggers. 5:55 left to play. 3rd period. Loggers lead 21-7. Good crowd tonight.
Yep.
Home opener. Oh, there's going to be a fumble on the play. He hangs on to it. Tries to pull a rabbit out of his hat. That didn't work, so he just said, I'll take the loss of about 2.
I'm going to give the whole defensive line that tackle. I'll tell you what, he got punished.
Should have seen it last week. I'm not, bagging on our center because I don't even know who it was, but he snapped the ball about 10 yards over the quarterback's head like 3 times late in the game. It was a momentum changer for sure, and they were already down by a bunch. Back to pass. Montana right over the middle. In and out of the hands and intended for a gentleman who's been busy all night long, Lamari Dunn, and he dropped it.
Lamari Dunn, he's been playing both sides of the ball himself.
When you go over the middle like that, there's a whole gamut of things that go through your mind. Am I going to lose a couple of ribs? Am I going to lose my helmet?
Am I going to get a concussion?
I hope my mouthpiece works like they say it's going to. That's just a tough shot over the middle because we've seen it.
And it hurts when you get hit. It's called Welcome to the Blind Side.
No kidding. Here we go. Graham, far to the right. They're looking down to him over in the flat, and he's got in and out of the hands. Excellent defensive play for the Wolves right there. That's how you do pass coverage right there, and that's the man, Charles Dietrich, on the coverage.
Dietrich's playing in the backfield.
That was perfect.
But yet he's in on the quarterback sometimes.
Some guys just do it all.
And Coons back deep for Shasta. 4th and 12. What a great defensive stand again.
Best defense for the Shasta Wolves all night long. I mean, they had some good consistent runs in the first half, but they look tough this half. 5:07 left to play. 3rd period, Loggers setting to punt.
Well, Ramage has been out of my house all day. Ooh, close?
Nope. Oh, now take it. Oh, dude, pick it up. They're going to let it bounce.
No, they're going to let it bounce.
And, man, he had time to do something with that.
He did, but they're coming in.
That was.
They're coming full force.
I know, but I'm telling you, he had time to pick that up, and the carpool lane was wide open for him down the right side. And most of the action was on the left side of the field from our vantage point. If he would have came this side, there's a lot of running room, but you know what? You just don't know about that bounce.
No.
Footballs are very weird organisms.
Yes, they are. They are. They can go any way they want to. But, yeah, Ramage has been out of my house all week long, and he told me, and I can finally say it, I guarantee you my defense is coming after that quarterback.
Do you have to, run into town and stuff while he's working and sometimes leave him there by himself?
Oh, yeah, sometimes.
Okay, well, I'll check the safe every time you get back.
I don't need to check the safe. I just need to check the fridge for all the Gatorade's gone. But that's okay. I brought him a whole bunch of burgers today, and I got 2 cases of Gatorade. I said, have at it.
Kirk's got one heck of an appetite. I was out there one day. I saw him eat 2 cheeseburgers and a half of a 2x4.
With his teeth.
That's right. And then picked his teeth with it.
And then carved a bat, too.
Brushes his teeth with a Dremel.
Oh, you should see this blade he's got to cut metal.
All right, here we go. What are we going to do? They're going to throw the ball, and that was intended for Famous Armstrong. Kilgore has not hit the mark very many times tonight. He's struggling with the passes, falling short. Armstrong trying to catch that one, looked like a ballet dancer, and he just couldn't pick it up. Hey, Chris Arnold tuned in to us.
All right, Chris.
Thanks, buddy. Charlie Osuna, thank you, sir. Charlie, what have you been up to, man? We haven't seen you in a while. You must have gotten a what do they call that? Starkist tuna commercial, Charlie, remember?
Sorry, Charlie.
Low snap. Kilgore has to pick it up. He throws it low again. It's like a short hop. Not happening. Not happening on the passes for Kilgore. He's struggling tonight.
Lori tuned in and said, I'm heading home. I'm in the car. You guys just tuned in. You guys sound great.
Thank you, Lori.
Very clear.
Thank you, Lori. We miss you here.
Yeah, I miss you.
You missed me last week.
I did miss you.
They're going to punt it. They got it away this time. That was smart. And the Loggers are just going to let it bounce. It'll go out at about the 44-yard line. So they're going to have excellent field position here with 4 minutes left in the third period.
Yeah,
21-7.
They got a defense, though, that they have to face. And that defense has been doing some good things tonight.
Justin's handling our chat line, so you can, he's given like almost live updates every time something happens, so that's awesome. Those of you who are listening and watching along on the chat line.
Charlie Osuna.
Our camera late in the second quarter started to pass a kidney stone, so we just shut it off.
It's been hanging out with Tony too much.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see what they can do here. The Loggers with the ball. They're going to the air. Here comes pressure. He scrambles a little bit to the left. Off balance, throws it just over his man. And that is incomplete. And that was intended once again for Isley Tumau.
That's the pressure that comes in.
Tonight's game brought to us by the Sportsman's Expo. We're very excited to be involved in 2 of them this year. One in February down in Chico. That's a 3-day deal. And then the one in April here in Redding that we were really happy to be a part of last year.
You going to have an RV there for that one, or are we just going to sleep right on the table?
Which one?
Chico? Chico.
Well, I think we're going to go beat down the door of Brother Bill Husa.
Oh, there you go.
See if we can have a campfire that night. Back to pass. Nice job. He hits his man, and oh my goodness, there had to have been a train caboose on that one. Good hit. And the guy that got just absolutely creamed, Lamari Dunn, stood right up and applauded the guy that hit him.
Yep.
How about that? I mean, when the guy cleans your clock, you gotta admit, say, dude, you got me.
Hey, you got three of them got cleaned his clock. He was done.
You better keep it up because I'm coming back at you. That's what I would do.
Dunn was done, but he held on to the ball.
He did too. Tough young man. Montana takes the snap. Shotgun now. They're throwing that pass right over the middle. Perfect screen formation, and they missed the tackle right there. Bummer, and they finally drag him down a little bit down the road, 4 or 5 yards after that. Charles Dietrich missed that tackle. You got to wrap him up.
You got to wrap him up.
You got to wrap him up, and if you don't do it.
Robert Weir, man, he's like a locomotion, just keeps on going and going. The Energizer Bunny.
Charlie Osuna says there's no smoke today. How good. Shasta Junior Wolves are playing.
Well, of course,
Carla's going to be announcing for that. She's running a chain gang tonight, I think, out of Foothill.
Nice. She's involved in every aspect of the sports.
Yeah, she's busy. Pass over to the left flat. That's passes worked all night long, and that was incomplete, overthrown. Chris Arnold, there's virtually, no visible smoke to us over here in the area. The weather conditions are absolutely perfect. We could, just before dusk, we were able to see the mountains and the sunset, and it looked really good. So it's a great night for football. Nice, clean, and clear. The Loggers, oh man, they are a very tough football team, and back to pass goes Montana. Very patient, going all the way down to the end zone, into the flat right there. Tough coverage right there, and that's going to be a completion inside the 10.
Wow.
Good coverage and great concentration right there, and that's the guy, Isley Tomeo, and he's got to be their number 1 receiver tonight for sure, right?
He had concentration, got the foot in bounds, kept the foot in bounds, watched the ball, watched it all the way into his hand.
Looks like Charlie Osuna is the Deputy Commissioner of Youth Football for Northern California. Nice job, Charlie. You get your face on a postage stamp before the end of the season.
I think it's going to come.
We like Charlie. He's been good to us all the way through, and we're good to him, and we like to serve the Lions organization.
Hey, Charlie.
Takes care of it. Handoff right up the middle.
Oh, stop.
Cut down easily. Short. Alex Miller, the ball carrier. Short gain.
No relation to me.
Ball carrier number 13, Miller.
Hey, Charlie, don't forget my helmet.
Tackle on the play on number 5.
Look at this. Foothill Cougars now leading over the Lassen Grizzlies 25-21.
Wow.
Nice job. Chico Panthers 17-7 over Sutter Huskies. Bobcats have tied it up for Paradise Eagles 13 apiece, West Valley. And Vikings from Pleasant Valley, they're playing Rancho Cortati, and they're tied at 21 right now. Down near the end zone. Tough to block him right there, and he's across the line. Touchdown for the Loggers, and another 6 points. Alex Miller takes the ball across the line.
That's a Miller for you.
Toeing the line. 27. My mistake there. We'll fix that. I might as well just, they've been perfect from the extra point tonight, so I'm going to take a guess right there and go ahead and give them the 28 points because that's why. Perfect extra point kick. Textbook, 1:43 left to play, third period. Loggers lead over the Wolves 28-7, and we will be back in a moment.
Timeout! Okay, guys, Summers really had his bell rung and could have a concussion. I'm pulling him out for the game. Rodriguez, you're in for Summers.
Come on, Coach. It's just a ding. I'll shake it off.
Yeah, he's tough. Plus, we need to win this to make the playoffs.
Listen, we're a team and we need to look out for each other. Concussions are serious. No game is more important than your health.
Take concussions out of play. If you're a coach, know the warning signs and never let athletes return to play before a healthcare professional says it's okay. A message from CDC.
Hey everybody, this is Tony with Tony Horde Photography, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
You definitely are listening to the Shasta Sports Network. We are back. Good to have you back.
Sorry for being late, Dan. I was making a grilled cheese sandwich on the pavement in the back.
I would like a grilled cheese sandwich myself, but put some ham in it.
I'll do that. I got to cook that one. In order to get the ham just the right temperature, I got to cook it on my manifold on my truck.
Here comes that dream again.
Okay, who do you want? And where's James Weaver tonight? We haven't said his name once.
No. Well, we did one time.
Yeah, and that's when we introduced the whole team.
Hey,
all right, Braden Kuhn on the run back. He'll take it left. He'll kick back to the right. He's got a couple of hands around him. He escapes that guy, and now he's running right up the middle. What a great move to the left, and he's on his horse, and he breaks another tackle, and he gets hit hard again, and I don't know how that guy would keep going. Don't know how he kept standing. Brings it all the way out to midfield, and Braden Kuhn right there is the reason that he is in that position.
The moves on that kid, wow. He's got more moves than Hugh Hefner.
Hugh Hefner.
Well, he had all the women.
It's because of that long satin robe in the grotto he owned. Right?
Wow.
Hey, Ryan, meet us in the grotto after the game. We've got cigars and lemonade right up the middle. Hard yardage, just a few right there.
And that is Jahari Woods.
Jahari Woods, our Hild Collision Center play of the game for last week down in Elk Grove.
How was the Elk Grove Stadium?
It was beautiful.
Beautiful stadium?
Hey, Pokemonium, they don't suck. They're just not having their best game tonight. Why do you write that stuff?
Poca who? Pocahontas?
He's been in before, but there's no reason to talk like that. We're all
friends.
He's
asking a question.
We're all friends here. Well, that's not the appropriate question. Okay, there's the handoff. Good run, too, right up the middle. Nice move right there.
And again, Jahari Woods.
Jahari Woods making a statement.
And on the tackle was Josh Kornstein.
I don't know how you can accuse anybody of sucking when they went to the state championship all the way.
Well, you got all new players, too. Most of the players are gone. They're off into college.
Oh, no. I know, Pokemonium. We're just giving you a bad time.
Yep.
Because it's fun. It's all in fun, man.
Gilmore.
Long ball downfield. And he stepped out of bounds, so that's going to be no good right there. That's a good pass, and excellent pass coverage right there. Pass intended for, is that Famous?
That's Famous.
Famous
and
Armstrong.
Lamar Dunn on the coverage for the Loggers. I'm still not used to that the Loggers thing.
I know. Thanks for clarifying that because it sounded like you said Lamar Dumb.
No, Dunn.
Yeah, well, that's why I think you corrected it because that's where he sounded. But that's okay. I've said some of the goofiest things ever before on accident, and that's what this is all about. It's about having fun. Okay, so Kilgore now, and he will hand off left-hand side. The man of motion takes it. Very nice move, spin move. Braden Kuhn picks up about 6 on the play.
Kuhn's the new and improved Seth Park.
Down to the 32-yard line. Don't be sorry, Pokemonium. We love you, brother. Come to the game sometime. We'll put a microphone on you, and we'll have some fun. That's the end of the third period right there. With the score, 28-7, and we got one more to go. Let's see if there's been any difference in playing. The Grizzlies are back up on top of the Cougars, 28-25. Chico Panthers maintain their lead, 17-7. Eagles now ahead of the Bobcats in Paradise, 19-13.
I was like that Pleasant Valley game, 21-21.
Right.
Oh, and his screen just went blank. But they're playing the Rancho
Cortati.
Rancho Cortati Cougars. Well, Shasta's on the move as we start the fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter, here we go.
It is good to be back in Shasta.
It's just so nice to be here. Hey, listen, tomorrow, if you want to really get a treat with football, we invite you to Shasta College tomorrow, kickoff, 5 o'clock. We're going to be there having fun, and Santa Rosa Junior College is coming to town. I think they're called the Little Cubs or something like that. I feel embarrassed that I don't know. I haven't done my ultra homework as I should have this week.
That's okay. You've missed me.
Yeah, I had a hard time getting over being away from you for 2 days. Let me tell you something. Danny and I, we talk, we jaw, we poke, we make fun of each other, we pick on each other, we argue a lot, we laugh more than I've ever laughed in my life. And there's the ball carrier. Oh, right up the middle, and look at that go. Big, huge gain. Jahari Woods takes it down near the goal line. Or inside the 10. It'll be first and goal for the Wolves.
22 yards for the Shasta. First down.
22-yard run, and you got to give it. That offensive line is starting to give them some space. Opening up holes, doing schemes. And the whole time, defense coordinator Ramage is down there talking with Hicks.
That's right. Straightening him out, giving him some strategy.
Well, Hicks has been all over that field tonight. I mean, a lot of these players, Gary, they have a lot of big shoes to fill.
I'm not a big green tea drinker, but this is delicious tonight.
I'm not a big Snapple drinker, but I'm down on them tonight.
Nice. Okay, there's the snap, low snap, little confusion in the backfield. Every time there's confusion in the backfield, they get hit right away, and that one was no different.
I don't think it was confusion, Gary. That's just great penetration. He saw it coming, and that was Mullins coming in.
Those exchanges are way too tight. They run into each other, and Charles Dietrich now holding his wrist coming off.
Number 3, Tyson Mullins is in for loss.
Got some good football games to report on. West Valley now is taking the lead again over the Paradise Bobcats. We'll be going to Paradise again this year.
2nd and 15, loss of 5 for the Wolves.
11:22 left to play in this football game. Hey, Pokemonium, not necessary, my friend. We all love each other here. We're having fun. And there's a nice completion right there. And that's going to be a touchdown for Shasta. Great move and second effort right there. Who was that?
I say that's Gomes.
Alec Meek, and there comes the cannon. Make it a game. Strike up the band.
That's a smoke that I do not mind whatsoever.
Almost as good as the smoke that comes out of the cafeteria, this kitchen. 11:05, and now the Wolves are making this a very interesting game. Extra point, getting set to go. They'll kick that. There's the snap, the placement. It's down. It's good. That's how you get it done, and that makes it a score of 28-14 for the Loggers over the Wolves. 11:05 left to play. We'll be back in a moment.
Imagine a rent-a-car company that will pick you up right at your door. That's Enterprise. Call us. We'll arrange to come to you, take you back to our office, and you're on your way. Pick Enterprise. We'll pick you up.
Hi, this is Rick Healy from Today's Country Q97, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
You are listening to the Shasta Sports Network. We are back. My partner Gary will join us momentarily. He is refreshing himself. You made me laugh so hard I almost dropped my pen. All right, strike up the band. Strike up the band and strike a pose. Welcome back.
Rancho Cotati, Charlie's telling us, is down in the Roner Park area, Bay Area.
Oh, that's Bay Area.
Yeah. And you're in Scott Wodarski's alma mater. Scott, the owner of Woody's downtown. All right. So.
Well, now, things are getting interesting because they're only down by 14.
Back deep to receive the kickoff, Robert Weir, who's been one of the dangerous men on the green today.
Well, watch out because the Wolves are coming. I'm not trying to back the pack, but I'm backing the pack.
There you go. It's going to be a short kick. They will keep it away from Weir, and that'll be picked up by number 22, Ryan Sylvia. He's only had a couple of carries today, and he pays the price.
Don't pay the ferryman.
Okay, I need a minute of mute.
Okay. So, with 10:58 left in the game, Loggers got the ball at their own 31-yard line. 14-28, favor of the Loggers. And it's Montana, the quarterback. He's giving like a little A-frame kind of signal to his wide receivers. He's back in the shotgun.
And he quick pass out to the left, and that's always been good all night long. Complete. Good run to Josiah Graham. Picks up close to a first down right there. Man, if we were getting paid by the word, I'd be worth $40,000 tonight.
Fournier is on the stop for the Wolves, number 41. Quit saying the numbers, Dan. And ever since you told me that today, I've been thinking that in the back of my head.
Yeah, that's how we learn. Our good man Gary Chris, he's taught us a lot.
The golden voice.
Yeah.
Learned so much from him.
You want a shot of that?
Sure.
So ice cold.
It's not bourbon, folks.
I mean, yeah, that sounded bad. Pressure coming for the quarterback. He escapes. He's motioning. He's got to go long, and he's going to launch it for all he's worth. And good pass coverage right there. And it's almost caught, but incomplete at the 20. Great effort right there.
Wow, on the coverage.
41 involved in that.
And there is a player down for Shasta. He is down. Ramage is out there, and he's not moving right now.
He's holding his face mask.
Oh, he's moving.
He's moving a little bit. Looks like a cramp, Dan. Looks like they're working on a cramp.
Wow.
And Ramage is walking away from it, so he knows it's nothing outrageously serious, just another cramp. They're rubbing it out right now. Steve Westlake and company, he's busy.
Steve will take care of him. Steve will take care of him right.
Steve Westlake's got icy hot in his veins.
I could have used some. Yeah, he does. Wow. And cheerleaders take a knee.
Do you have? Sorry.
That's okay. So they still working on that cramp. They're trying to stretch out his leg a little bit, looks like. And I can't tell who it is that's down on the field.
Well, you know, as always, anytime there's an injury, he's got his hands in the air. He's talking to Stash. Is that Stash out there?
No.
It's the other guy that looks like Stash.
Yeah.
He's an imposter.
He is an imposter. They're trying to stretch out his leg a little bit.
He's getting him up now.
Yep.
Yeah, and he's just had a cramp, I think.
And
he's number 52, Dan, and that's the guy, Keaton Spangler.
Spangler.
Yeah.
Who's had a few sacks tonight. Wow.
Austin Challenges. Hello. Thank you so much for tuning us in. And there's Colleen. Colleen, thank you. The Bear Cubs, thank you. I knew that already. I just forgotten because it's been a wild day. We'll see you tomorrow at the game, right?
Austin Challenges. Woo! Go Wolves.
Nice. Yeah, Colleen's going to bring us some cookies tomorrow, oatmeal raisin.
Oh, fantastic. Oh, and here comes the blitz on them.
Right, they'll hand it off right up the middle. Oh. Big hole, off tackle, enough for a first down or more. Robert Weir, the ball carrier.
Weir.
I mean, he doesn't look like, any outrageous, spectacular Charles Atlas physique or nothing, but he gets the job done.
He's got speed. He's got speed. You know why? Because he's got a manager.
Yeah, we need a manager.
We do need a manager.
Goodness. Back to pass. And that's Montana, and he's got great field open right in the middle, right over the middle, and that's complete again. That's
flag on the play?
That's going to be a shove after the play, I think. And
no, I think it's going to come back. It's going to be holding on the offensive line.
Where'd the flag come down?
Yeah, right in the middle of the field.
See? You see that right there? The umpire's telling Ramage to get back, and Ramage is going, you get back on the field. But he does it in such a classic way, and that's why I love it. The guy's like a Saturday morning cartoon character.
Yes,
I love spending time with Kirk Ramage. He's got a heart. He cares for the kids.
Yes, he does.
It's all about caring for the kids. Oh.
Pass interference.
Hey, Amber.
Defense.
Red ticket.
993-0175.
Why do you guys got red and I got a white?
993-0175 is the 50-50 drawing winner.
Well, mine was supposed to be white.
You didn't win nothing? There's our winner right there. He looks like he's about ready to go take his winnings and go right to the fly shop and pick up some fishing gear.
Yeah.
He looks like he's got a lure stuck in his mustache.
All right, so it's 1st and 10 for the Loggers. 9:38 left in the
29-yard line. Excellent field position. Quarterback draw there for a moment, and a delay handoff right up the middle, and that's been the man all night long, Robert Weir.
And a flag comes late.
Wow. That had to be a mouth.
Somebody said something about somebody's mom. And he starts talking to Don Ray, our umpire tonight.
They'll sort it out right now. Somebody definitely said something.
Oh, yeah.
Here comes the call. Personal foul, Shasta.
Oh, boy. The frustration's setting in.
It shouldn't. They've still got time to put some things together here.
And, somebody doesn't look happy about that. He's got his hands up on his hat, and that's Ramage himself. And that's going to give them another first down and put them right in the red zone at the 14-yard line.
You know it's pretty serious. I mean, normally when the referee throws a flag, he'll usually toss it in the area of the infraction. That one went right up to the balloon zone.
Oh, yeah. Still laundry on the field.
Dude, I want
they're talking now.
Yeah,
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, this is going to be good.
Oh, this is going to be good.
I wish I was a lip reader because I got binoculars.
Get in there, Gary.
Coach Hunsaker, he told the other coaches to back off. Referee's talking to Hunsaker. Hunsaker shaking his head right now. What are you guys doing for Super Bowl Sunday?
And look at Ramage just wants to jump in there.
Oh, goodness. I tell you what, if looks were spit, that referee would have been surfing right there. Ramage pretty much gave him the liquid eye.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
Come on, guys.
Justin's on the chat line. He's already met 3 Gypsy Banjo players, and we might not have him next week. Pass in the end zone. Had a guy open, underthrew him, no good. See the dog? Golden Retriever in the house. Big one.
His name's Biggie.
Oh, that's Biggie, yeah.
That's Biggie.
He reminds me of Garth, what we used to have. Beautiful
That's
dog.
Biggie. Can't you see? Sometimes, Gary, you just hypnotize me.
Oh, I love the band. One of these nights, I'd just like to have a wireless microphone and go sit right in the middle next to the tuba player.
There you go. And the clarinet player named Claire.
Right.
All right, he's back to pass. Oh, beautiful, right down the middle.
Excellent play right over the middle, and that's going to go for 6 points for the Loggers. Perfectly designed play, touchdown, Eureka.
And that's Tony Barano for the Loggers, number 85.
When you can turn it on late in the 4th period. Ryan O'Brien, thanks for joining us on the broadcast. Nice. He won't make it past the bleacher seats.
All right, Gordon Ramsay, thank you.
Extra point is up and good. So with 9:09 left to play, it'll be 35-14. The Loggers with a commanding lead here at Thompson Field. Want to take a break or stay here?
Oh, let's stay right here. Why not?
That sounds good.
Now, where's everybody going? It's not over yet. Bye, Michelle. You know, Chase can now hold the smoke. That's what it is.
That's it.
I tell you, it is good to be back. It's good to be into football again, and I am having a blast.
Yeah, good time.
I don't care what the score is. I'm having fun. And I know if I'm having fun, you're definitely having fun.
The score is the Loggers 35, Wolves 14, Ramage 0.
Ramage, technical knockout.
The thing about Ramage is when he says something, he's very strategically crafty with his language.
He writes stuff on the board, and he starts taking his notes on the season and whatnot. But he's got like a...
Okay, there's the kickoff right there, and that's taken at the 10-yard line. I think that's Braden Kuhn, and he gets clothesline and may have lost his neck on that one, and that doesn't seem like a legal play. That was definitely a clothesline.
That was a clothesline, and oh, hold on.
No flag.
No, they just want the football, that's all. That, see... Well, anyways, on the board, he's got this list of, like, blackballed list.
Right. You don't want to be on that list.
You don't want to be on that list.
There's a few people on it. And I would love them to challenge him sometime on it. Did I take that guy out for an ice cream sundae any day of the week, Kirk Ramage? Because he is a good conversation.
He is.
It's enjoyable. Doesn't matter what you're talking about.
And so is Hunsaker.
You can be talking about goldfish. You can be talking about peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Ramage is a great conversation. Kilgore now has got some work to do. He'll send a man in motion, and he's going to throw the ball, but he's got trouble, and he's going to go down for a huge loss. Excellent pursuit by the Loggers right there.
Chase Stubing, captain's brother or grandpa. Grandson. There you go. Finally got it.
Colleen, we got your message. We're looking forward to meeting you in person for the first time. She's been following us for a couple of years, Dan. We've never met her.
I like oatmeal raisin. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
She makes brownies, too.
I'm not going to ask. Okay, Kilgore now. After the big loss, they hand the ball over to the right-hand side, and that's not going to go too far either. They throw him down. That was not a well-designed play. It looked like Brody Webb running the ball.
Well, that's Tice Mullins in on the stop. They're getting penetration through that offensive line.
8:07.
That offensive line's got to step up.
Clock is ticking right now. Loggers lead 35-14.
Clock is ticking, and so is the fuse in Ramage's head.
You know, the one thing that I've always noticed about Ramage, and yeah, I mean, it's good to lose sometimes. That's not where we're in the game, but it's good to lose because you learn your lessons. And it helps him teach character in the other players that he's, you know, he's not just coaching football. He is grooming them to be men, and there's going to be a false start on the Wolves right there.
Well, unless it's going to be offsides or encroachment. False start. Going against Shasta. It does. It builds characters, and they can teach the kids a little bit of what they got to do to prepare. This is a non-league game.
Isn't it weird calling them kids? And they are.
They are kids, and they're all bigger than us.
I know.
That's what just blows me away. All right, so 3rd and a mile.
They're going to need an Uber driver to make a first down on this one.
Call the Uber.
I'll be right back, guys.
Oh,
you got it. Whistle comes out.
Did they call timeout real quick?
We
can take timeout too?
Sure, why not? We'll be back here at 7:21 left to play. Loggers lead 35-14. Stand by. We'll be right back.
If you are looking for a job, you'll love Spherion. We match great talent to great opportunities. Our staff specializes in placing a wide range of employment areas, including clerical, secretarial, technical, light industrial, and word processing. Temp to hire and direct hire. Find a job you'll love. Contact Spherion today.
Hey, this is Kyle from Enterprise Rent-A-Car, and you're listening to Shasta Sports Network.
You know, Kyle is still a lifetime member of the Enterprise Rent-A-Car
Family.
company. Yep. We're hoping to rent a vehicle one of these days for a long road trip and find him in the trunk.
No, we're going to find him with the lights going behind us.
Pleasant Valley is down 28-21 for Rancho Cotati. Lassen Grizzlies are down to the Foothill Cougars 31-28. West Valley Eagles 19 over the Paradise Bobcats 13. And it looks like the Sutter game might be ending. They're updating the score right now. Deep in their own territory, Shasta Wolves now. Brian Kilgore sends a man in motion, and they hand off right up the middle. That Alec Meek.
One of the busiest guys in show business.
Picks up 3 or 4 right there.
Okay, so brings up 4th and 17. Here comes that pooch kick. Getting ready to come, and there it is. And it's out at the 23-yard line. Actually, went out of bounds immediately at the 20.
I think that ball landed on the needle at the air pump. Right at the that's just not a good thing.
No, that was only like a 10-yard kick.
I could do that with a flick of the finger. I'm not making fun of them, but you know, you gotta bring the entertainment any way you can. And
we bring it.
Well, I'm having so much fun doing this.
Glenn Legoo from Battle Cry.
Right.
The DVD's out. And he says it's hilarious and it's going like
right?
hotcakes.
Well, where's our copy?
I got to get one from him.
Please do. Montana back to pass over the middle into the end zone. Had a guy wide open and overthrew it. Again, that is Isley Tumau. Yes, Colleen, I have 2 golden retrievers. And Dan has a dog who's the size of a train.
Her name is Cabo, and she's an English Mastiff, and she's brindle color. And
she's the sweetest thing you ever met.
But she will rip somebody's head off if she has to.
She'll hit you with her tail and cause a stroke. Big pass over the right flat. That's complete, and that was a great hit right there. Pretty decent gain of about 7 yards right there, and I think, Dan, that was
Fournier.
Yeah.
Jerry Fournier, man, he has just been laying some hits. It reminds me of Dakota Mosby.
Yeah. So this will conclude preseason, and then next week we go to work for the real deal. What do you need, babe? Thank you. So excellent field position for Montana right now. He's inside the 20 already. Goes back to pass. He's been consistent all night long. Now he rolls over to the right-hand side. Motions this guy to go to the end zone, and that's intercepted in the end zone. Don't try to run it out now. Tries to run it out, and that's going to be a touchback.
And that's Dietrich.
Nice job. Marlena Dietrich with the interception.
Marlena Dietrich. Charles Dietrich, we're going to call him Chuck. Chucky.
Boom, boom, boom. I love the band. I think the band should be required to play after the game until we get done breaking down our gear. I walked into work this morning in my neighborhood in the veterans home, and Carl Perkins was blasting on the radio, singing out "Blue Suede Shoes." Here comes a flag on the play. That one will get shut down. I knew my day.
False start.
I knew my day was going to be good when Carl Perkins was on.
There you go. And you knew Dan was back in town.
Okay, you'll need these. Excellent. Thank you, bud.
Offside against Eureka.
All right, offsides. So that's going to be 1st and 5 now. 5:51 left in the game. And now it starts, Gary. This is the last tune-up game.
Yep, 5:43 left to play. There's a pass out to the right flat. That's complete, and that was a tough shot right there, but that's going to be enough for a first down.
You know, there's going to have to come a time.
Braden Kuhn, the receiver on that one.
There's going to have to come a time where you quit taking the shots in the helmet.
Yeah.
You know, like that clothesline tackle.
You know, this is not my place to say, and I would never say it, but it seems like the Shasta offense they just run the same stuff all the time, all the time. And there's got to be some sort of a variation you can throw in, or at least one play that you practice during the week that you could, that's a guaranteed big gainer, you know. Kilgore takes the snap, little confusion, gives it to Braden Kuhn, and he's got a nice hole around the left-hand side, and he's on the move across midfield down to the 40, 35, down to the 30. They run him out of bounds. Huge gain for Braden Kuhn.
Nice run. He saw the hole, went through it, blasted through it immediately. Good job on the offensive line.
41 yards.
Offensive line are usually the ones who deserves the credit for a big hole like that, and Braden Kuhn was just patient enough to take it for a ride. Big gain for the Wolves.
Man, he shot out of there like the smoke coming out of the cannon.
Yeah, he did. And he's like a burst of speed. Is James Weaver even playing tonight?
I have not seen him. I've seen him one play.
Oh. My daughter goes to this school, and she brought home some information that he may have had a slight injury. They might just not be playing him here tonight just to protect him for the regular season.
Okay.
So I'll see if I can spot him on the sideline.
Hey, folks, don't forget, join us at Memorial Stadium tomorrow.
Tomorrow, 5 o'clock kickoff. We'll launch the broadcast 4:30. Bad snap, the fumble. Kilgore falls on it. That'll be a tough break and loss of a down right there for the Wolves.
Sis, you're eyeballing somebody. Is somebody messed? Oh, looking for your daughter.
Yeah.
Well, you find that kid, the guy that she's with, and send him to me.
Yeah. That's the talk of a dad right there.
He will get punished.
Corner him out
or an
behind
uncle.
Corner him out behind the tennis courts and make him smoke 36 packs of cigarettes in a row.
That's right. And then drink hot water.
That'll teach him.
All right, back to pass. Kilgore.
And he's on the run, throws it over to the right side. It's almost intercepted right there by Robert Weir, who's been all over this football field tonight.
Pass was intended for Gomes. 80 and Gomes. A different mood here at Shasta now.
For sure.
It's kind of refreshing. Should we say refreshing?
Well, it's a little brisk out. I like the coolness of it. Bats loving it. Bats all over the place.
What, Mom's here?
Kilgore takes the snap, going back to pass. He's going deep down in, looking to the end zone. And that was overthrown. Tough one to catch right there. And that was just tough. Famous Armstrong.
Famous Armstrong. Leader of the band of the famous Amos Cookie.
Yeah, because you're ugly. Remember that on Saturday Night Live?
Yeah, I do.
Will Ferrell did that.
You know, I have seen some of the funniest skits from Saturday Night Live.
Right.
The Joe Pesci's.
Oh, I love the Joe Pesci's. I love all the old classic Chris Farley's, too, especially when he was that Chippendale dancer.
Yeah, with Patrick Swayze.
That's right. Okay, so Montana now. A tight pack for his line. He's right up over center, and there's some movement right there. Flags are out. That might be a false start.
That is a false start, and that's going to be on John Foster.
Say again? Yeah.
Because they really like our girlish figures. Joe Pesci.
The Chico Sportsman's Expo and the Redding Sportsman's Expo in February is the 3-day deal in Chico, and then April for Redding. Big pile up right up in the middle. Short gain right there.
Clock continues to run with 3:35 left in the game.
3:35.
Hey, there's the Lowe's lady. I see her every time I go in there. Kathleen.
You see her every day then?
Yes, I do. Although I do own stock in Ace.
I know. I know. You should have your own aisle at Ace.
I do.
The Dan Miller aisle. It's got plumbing parts. It's got wiring. It's got all kinds of stuff.
I'm going to be visiting there real soon because I think we're going to put a fan in the living room.
Tonight's game is presented by the Redding and Chico Sportsman's Expo, a great event. We hope to see you at both. End around left-hand side. That's not a good idea. He'll turn to go the other way. Did the right thing by falling right down on his face before he lost a neck bone.
That's Toolmal. Isley Toolmal, number 88.
He's been busy all night long.
He has been busy. Spangler.
Tony Horde is working overtime down there at the 37-yard line. He's on his phone talking to his bookie.
Okay, well then tell him to get off the phone and get to work.
No, he's probably phoning in scores.
Speaking of scores.
Let's see. Vikings are down 35-21 to Rancho Cotati. The Foothill Cougars have a 31-28 lead over Lassen.
Wow.
Man in motion, back to pass. And that's that fake handoff right there, the delay. Good play.
Bye-bye.
A couple of short yards
Down.
on the play. Chico Panthers are looking good, 17-7 over the Sutter Huskies. And the West Valley Eagles, 19-13 over Paradise.
Boy, Foothills came back against the Grizzlies there.
They have made it a game.
What? But a field goal could tie it. Okay, so it's timeout. Shasta with 1:49 left in the game. You know, and
Kathleen, no staring, or we're going to put a microphone on you.
We will. We will not hesitate. Oh, there she goes. You just chased her off.
She's gone. Flag is down for the announcing team. Illegal procedure.
Illegal procedure.
Unnecessary roughness on a fan.
Gary right now is cracking me up so much. He can yell at me for coloring outside the lines.
Yeah, with all that green tea I've had this evening.
Yes, that tea agrees with you. Colleen, I'm looking forward to your cookies. Thank you very much.
Hey, we get a picture of this crew and Justin doing his thing so we can report that he's doing excellent work. Oh, hang on. Act like you were doing something.
You were doing something really important.
Now act like you're doing something unimportant.
Yeah. So it's 4th and 15.
35-14 is the score right here. 1:49 left to play. We are in the fourth period here, and the Loggers. Yeah, don't pose. Poser.
Who's posing?
You are posing.
Strike a pose? What are you, Madonna?
He's trying to get his place secured in the Wax Museum in San Francisco. Here comes the punt by the Loggers. Nice punt. They get it off.
Up, and it's down.
And it goes out of bounds right about the 45 right there. Braden Kuhn was hoping for a chance, and we got a little scuffle right there.
Yeah, what's going on?
Well, a couple of Wolves took a bite out of number 22 right there on the coverage, Ryan Sylvia.
Okay, don't eat no logs.
Yeah. Bark is not full of protein.
Chris Arnold, thank you very much. Thank you again. See you tomorrow. Charlie Asuna.
Thank you, Chris, for the compliment. It's all about having fun, my friend. We tell everybody if we're not having fun, then people are not having fun listening to us.
Hey, Chris Arnold, at least pace yourself.
Yeah. Tell your Uncle Benedict we said hello. Benedict Arnold was the inventor of Eggs Benedict, you know.
Yes, he was, and Eggs Benedict. You introduced me to that.
Oh, I love it. Oh, tough. Here comes the pressure right now. And Kilgore is going to take a tough shot, and he's going down. He'll lose about 10 on the play, make it 8. Couple of Wolves getting up slowly.
David Riviera, who was blocking that guy, he threw one of those watch out blocks. That's where the guy beat him. He goes, watch out.
I think he tried the Hertz donut trick on him, too.
Oh, boy.
The ball is now at the 37-yard line. It'll be 2nd and like 20. 1:14 left to play, and the clock's just ticking down. We might get one more play out of the deal, and we'll wrap this one up. Are y'all done with this, Justin? Okay. Off, and you can. We're going to use that again for some after stuff, but this thing can go away. Back up. All right, so Ryan Kilgore, who's had a rough night. I guess my prediction early on was like way off. They handed up the middle. They gained about 2 yards on the play, and that's probably going to run this one out.
No, they're going to have to snap one more because it's 3rd and 20 and 39 seconds. The clock is ticking.
Yeah, in that box.
And we're going to take a short break, and we'll come back. I got some ideas. I'm sure you got some ideas.
I got a few for the Hild Collision Center player of the game.
And I'm sure we got a lot more jokes to crack.
Yeah. Well, we spend so many late nights perfecting what we're doing here with gear and stuff, and I get a little rummy when I get tired.
Yeah?
I do some of my best work under pressure and when I'm tired, and I get goofy, and that's where all that – I mean, you can't make up some of the stuff that I say.
Yep.
Handoff, right-hand side, and that's going to be way wide, and that's going to be absolutely a big loss, and that's going to be the last play of this football game. Final score from Thompson Field. It's 35 for the Loggers, 14 for the Wolves. And now we'll go to the regular season next week. Stand by. We'll be right back with the player of the game from Hild Collision Center.
This is defensive coordinator Kirk Ramage, and you're listening to Shasta Sports Network.
For over 50 years, Hild Collision Center is still family-owned and operated. It all started when Art Hild opened his first body shop in 1965. Today known as Hild Collision Center, the North State's most recommended full-service collision repair business. The Hild family is proud to continue business in this great community. Every year brings new changes in many forms, from new vehicle models, training and equipment, new technology in aluminum bodies and frames, computers, airbags, and Pearl Clear Coat paints. You can be assured that the team at Hild Collision Center are the best in class. The Hild Collision Center family would like to say thank you to the North Valley for trusting them with your collision repairs and allowing them to grow and support our community. Hild Collision Center on East Cypress Avenue in Redding. Online at hildcollisioncenter.com or find us on Facebook. Hild Collision Center, where you're always a satisfied customer.
All right.
Yep. Sometimes I just want to wreck my car just so I can go see the Hild Collision Center people.
Hey, I sent them some business there.
Yeah, class acts all the way through. If you've never seen their facility, you can go online to hildcollisioncenter.com and check out everything that they got. They know what they're doing. They're the pros at it.
They're professional.
So, final scores here. Let me give you some of these from around the area. Foothill Cougars 31-28 over the Grizzlies. That's not complete yet. At least that's not the indication we've gotten. Rancho Cotati Cougars 35 over Vikings 21 right now late in the game. West Valley 19-13 over the Paradise Bobcats. And the Chico Panthers are off to a great start this year. That'll be 3-0 for them if they win this one over the Sutter Huskies 17-7.
All right. So
Hild Collision Center player of the game. Boy, we got some options right there.
You know, I got two choices, Gary, and I'm going to let you do the finalizing on it. First of all, Dominic Hicks.
Hicks.
He was all over the field.
He hit everything but the lottery tonight.
He did everything but the water bucket, too.
It's been a tough call because I think that you are about to tell me that your other candidate was Famous Armstrong.
Nope. The other candidate to me is Charles Dietrich with that interception at the last.
Yep. Charles Dietrich coming into his own 3 games in. I'm going to agree with you on the first one, and I think Hicks is going to be our guy.
Hicks, Dominic Hicks, congratulations.
Hild Collision Center player of the game, and that is a great honor.
Yeah, you know, he was all over the field, led the team in tackles, put some pressure on the quarterback on Montana quite a few times, and actually Bell was actually starting out as the quarterback.
Right.
So
the Wolves have got some work to do. Everybody's got some work to do.
Yeah, we got work to do, too.
We got a lot of work to do, too, and we're looking forward to it. And listen, tomorrow we would invite you to join us at Memorial Stadium at Shasta College as the Santa Rosa junior college team comes to town, and we're looking forward to a great football game. Kickoff is at 5 o'clock. We'll start our pregame at 4:30, and we are planning on having a visual coverage on that as well. Our camera had a kidney stone tonight, so he'll probably pass it by morning.
Our camera was hanging out with Tony Horde.
Yeah.
And Thrasher.
What a great feeling. I can sit here and listen to the band till the last horn blows. But it's been fun. Tony, nice job on the sidelines tonight.
Yes.
Wendy, I love you. Thanks for coming.
Love the Hordes.
Appreciate your support very much. We'll see you tomorrow. Absolutely. There's our cannon guy right there.
Yeah.
You didn't go through too much gunpowder tonight, did you?
Not enough gunpowder tonight.
Yeah, nice to see you, man. How are you guys doing?
Good.
Excellent, thank you. So tomorrow at Shasta College, it's been a great opening night here. Wolves have taken the loss, but it's been a great night on the broadcast crew for me and Dan. Nice to have you back, partner.
Thank you.
Justin, you were awesome tonight.
Justin, you're the greatest tonight.
Justin ran the chat line and the camera and all kinds of stuff, all the max prep scores for us. So we're coming into our own, too. We got some work to do. We're going to have to go sit in the garage and work on the playbook a little bit. But we're there and we're ready, and we'll see you tomorrow night. For Dan Miller and Justin Baracker, I'm Gary Moore saying good night from Shasta College, and thanks to everybody who tuned in. Sam Perkins.
Chris
Arnold for sure. Charlie Osuna, our guy. Colleen, we'll see you tomorrow. Pokemonium, we hope to see you tomorrow, or maybe another high school game. Come on out.
Yep.
And we're happy to be a part of all of this thing, and we're glad you're taking the ride with us. So,
hey, play me that cool graphic.
Which one?
The one that you started out the show with. That thing was awesome.
Okay, let me go.
Folks, have a great time. Join us tomorrow. We'll see ya.